Hi guys, and today I've just returned, or not long ago, I've just returned from the big Broadley charity match, and all I can say about that is, well, that is probably one of the most enjoyable 90 minutes of football I think I've ever actually had the comfort of seeing live. It was fantastic. Obviously, if a young lad who tragically passed away, Richard Broadley, a few years ago from blood cancer. Obviously, he was a big Grimsby Town fan here, and obviously all legends got together for him for this one-off charity game. John McDermott was the manager, assisted by the legend that is Mr. Alan O'Buckley, and a list of legends that were there. Some couldn't make it, but some of the legends that were there, I'll just give you a few names: Paul Groves, Justin Whittle, Steve Mildenhall, obviously Greg Disley, Nathan Arnold, Liam Hearn. More on Liam in a minute. More on Liam in a minute. Because I'm going to call that the Liam Hearn show, because it pretty much was. But you had some of the boys from '98 as well. Wayne Burnett, Kevin Donovan was there. It was one of the best games of football. Just a nice relaxed feeling around the place, and it was also nice to catch up with a couple of you that were there. That's been watching my videos. I appreciate that, and it was just such a great experience. And of course, spoke to Josh Gowling when he arrived at the ground, and it was just one of those sort of days that I'm sure Richard and his family, I'm sure Richard's family will be very, very proud, and I'm sure Richard will be looking down extremely smiling and proud with what happened. I'm just going to give a little bit of a fair around about what happened. It was absolutely amazing. It finished 9-2 to the to the, shall we say, the newer lads, or the newer retired lads. A couple of people on the score sheet were Peter Till, were Nathan Jarman, and like I said, the one, the only Mr. Liam Hearn absolutely ran the show for those guys. It was played in such good spirits as well. It was a fantastic feeling. But every single time Liam Hearn shot, you felt like he was scoring. And he was, because I believe he scored I think it was 5 goals, at least 5 goals that he scored out of the 9 came from Liam's boot. And, there was some good football, even some of the old boys, like Poughton and Grovesy, and Grovesy made a late cameo. And I kind of knew McDermott was not going to not get on at some point. Even John got on. And it was sort of like I said, Wayne Burnett also played in that. Obviously, the guy that got the goal at it was against Bournemouth. It's just you can see the old boys. They've lost their legs a little bit, but there's one thing you can say is after the first 10-15 minutes of the game, it kind of settled down somewhat. And it became quite competitive, really. And I was very, very pleased with actually some of the football that was played. And obviously, somebody from Grimsby Town fans' perspectives, a little bit, the older ones in the 90s know of Super Jackie Lester. He did get a run, and he actually scored the 2 main Grimsby Town Legends goals. both came from Jack Lester. When he came on, he seemed to he never loses his touch. Same as Liam Hearn for the other side. Well, I think Liam could still play now. I think I did hear some people say sign him up, and me and my friend were looking at each other going, he could still do a job now if he wanted to. 35 Liam, but he's doing a good job with the youth at Derby. Difficult job that for Liam, but doing a fantastic job. It was also great to see Steve Crowdson in goal. What a number 2 he was. He only made 8 league appearances for Grimsby, but I say one of the best number 2s. He just got on with it. He was never going to shift Danny Coyne. That's when he became number 2. But it was just great to see all the lads. It wasn't about the result. It wasn't about anything. It was just a good, fun, entertaining bit of football, and I'm really pleased that money has been raised for a great cause. And it was just one of those days that you had to be there to enjoy it, and it was one of those that Grimsby show how much they care about their legends and the players of now, and that it's great to see Dave Boylan. He was there as well. You could see him sort of going across. And just as I was leaving, I think Kevin Donovan and Alan Buckley were sharing a good bit of banter, I think. So it was just a feel-good moment for a Grimsby Town fan. So I'd say it's like the quiet before the storm, really, because obviously the serious business for Grimsby starts next week. But this video isn't about that. Like I say, it was great to have about, I think it was 1,222 people were in there. It was great to see Jason Stockwood making a appearance. It was great to see him there. It was great to see Charles Vernham. He got picked out by a couple of Marnus fans. Great to have Charles in the crowd as well for the game, and just one of the best 9 minutes of football where you can literally just sit there and sort of, you could sit there, you could just enjoy and sort of admire. Like I said, it was the Liam Hearn show. Co-star Nathan Arnold. Nathan was absolutely, my God, that boy still got some pace. I mean, 31, 32, something like that. Can't we sign him up as well? They were both, Herney and Arnold, were just absolute. They were in sync. If you are talking about football terms, they were in absolute sync. I think they could still both do a job now, and obviously Nathan's in management, and like I said, Herney has got his coaching role at Derby. But it was just a fantastic day, Luckily the weather held off. It started to rain, started to spit a little bit just before we left, but it was absolutely a fantastic day, and I'm so pleased for the Broadley family that the club was able to give them a day like this, and to keep Richard's memory alive as well. It was fantastic. And it was just, like I said, a fantastic day, a very comfortable afternoon before the serious business. But again, I think everybody did a great job, and they all felt, it all felt, like I said, for a great cause and a great occasion. So if you were there, let me know what your memories are of it. What stood out to you? What players did you meet? Did you meet them all? Was there certain players you were looking forward to meeting? What's your memories of that day? Fantastic. Like I said, for me, I spoke to Josh Gowling in the car park before we ended. I got on saying, you wanted Josh, and I was always asking for a photo. So like I said, a great day, a lovely day. Everybody was fantastic. All the players were great guys, lovely guys, and what a day. And yeah, I want to know what your lasting memory of today, Grimsby Town fans, is. Let me know what it is, because for me it was just the whole day, all the way around. So it was a great day to be part of, and I'm like I said, I'm so pleased for the Broadley family, and I hope the club and the fans did you proud and did Richard proud. And we'll be back to the serious business very soon. But what a day. What a day.